making your way onto a mat in a kneeling position, or a position that you can try and hold that's similar in replication. And I promise I will take off all the additional layers at some point, but right now I'm cold, so. Bring the hands to rest on the thighs, turn the palms to face up, and just close down the eyes for a moment. Taking the first few moments here just to settle in. Noticing the way the body feels this morning against the mat. Noticing how the breath moves through the body, whether you're breathing into the chest or whether you're encouraging the breath a little bit deeper. And slowly start to deepen the breath as you next inhale, encouraging the belly to fill, the chest to lift, the collarbones to rise all the way up. And as you exhale, let the body go back down the same way it came up. As you inhale again, breathe into the width of the body, spread the ribcage wide underneath the armpits, take up more space. And as you exhale, hug the ribs back in toward the spine. Inhale again, breathe into the back of the body, separate the vertebrae, lift all the way up into the back of the shoulder blades, the back of the shoulders. And exhale, let the back of the body empty back down. Inhale into belly, chest, collarbones, fill the front body. Exhale, collarbones, chest, belly. Inhale, breathe into the width of the body, spread the ribcage wide. Exhale, hug the ribs back to the spine. Inhale, breathe into the back of the body, all the way up through the vertebrae. Exhale, let the body empty back down. This time taking a deeper breath, breathe into the belly, breathe into the width of the ribs for 2, breathe into the back of the body all the way up for 3. Exhale the back of the body down for 1, hug the ribs to spine for 2, empty the belly for 3. One more time, breathing in your own time, that count of 3. Okay, blinking the eyes open, I'd like you to tuck the toes underneath and come to sit down on the heels. Runners in the group, I apologize, but both Charlotte and Bill, you need this, so, you know, sorry, not sorry. Slide the knees a little bit further away, encourage that stretch underneath the base of the foot. And then slowly bring the hands out in front of you and start to make circles with the wrists. Bringing the arms up overhead. And then start to go the other way. Turn the wrists the other way, draw the arms all the way back down by your side. Turn the hands back around the other way, go out to the side, high as you can. Turn the hands the other way, slowly, in your own exhale, bring the arms back down. One more time, then I promise we'll get off the toes. Turn the hands the other way, squeeze the shoulder blades together, bring the arms as high as you can behind you. And then go the other way. Bring the arms back down alongside the body. Good, bring the hands down in front. Oi. Untuck the toes, come to sit back down normally. Bring the hands alongside the knees, come onto the fingertips. As you inhale, you think about tucking the pelvis back, lifting the crown of the head forward, pull the fingertips back to open up the collarbones. As you exhale, push into the fingertips, round the spine, tuck the chin down. Inhale, pull the collarbones back, lift the gaze. This time as you exhale, pressing into the fingertips, round the spine, lift the knees up, stretch the feet the other way. Lower the knees down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round the back. Push with the fingertips, gently lift the knees. Even if they don't move very much, try and shift your weight back, stretch out the top of the feet. Holding here. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently allow the knees to come back down. Good. Bring the hands down in front of you. Find your way into a tabletop position. Bringing hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We'll move through 3 rounds of normal cat-cow. So as you inhale, start to lift the gaze up. Pull the hands back towards you, spread the collarbones. As you exhale, push through the hands, round the shoulders, round the spine, tuck the pelvis underneath, gaze shifts. Inhaling, lifting up, pulling the hands back. Exhaling, pressing down, round back. One more time, inhale, lift the gaze, lift the pelvis. Exhale, round back. Come to find a neutral position. And I'd like you to think about using the hands a little bit more. Start to think about pulling the hands towards the knees and start to push the knees forward towards the hands. You should feel the core start to wake up. Take one more deep breath cycle in. Release the pressure. Choosing to do that again with the knees down or choosing to press through the top of the feet, hover the knees and pull the hands back towards the knees. Draw the abdominals in. Brace through the core. Take one more deep breath cycle in. Lower the knees down. I do everything in 3s, you lucky thing, so you get to do it one more time. You choose. Keep the knees down, press down with the feet, hover them off the mat, entirely up to you. But imagine pushing the feet forward and pulling the hands back. Draw the abs in. Wake it up. One more deep breath in. Lower all the way down. Good. Ground down through the left hand. As you inhale, gently peel the right arm up and open up the chest. As you exhale, slowly feed the right arm through underneath, pulling it as far through as you can. Inhale, press through the left hand, reach the right arm back up. Exhale, feed the right arm through. One more time, inhale, bring the right arm up. This time tuck the right toe and extend the right leg back. Come onto the inside of the right foot, reach the arm up toward the ceiling, and then reach the arm overhead. Feeling that stretch along the outside of the body. Take one more deep breath cycle in. As you exhale, bring the gaze down, bring the hand down. Turn onto the ball of that right foot. Good. Inhale, start to shift the weight forward, rise onto the tiptoes. As you exhale, press the right heel back. Stretch out the back of the leg, stretch out the calf. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, press the heel back. One more time. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale, press the heel back. Good. Come to find a neutral position and release the right knee down. Swapping sides, press down through the right hand. As you inhale, reach the left arm all the way up. Peel the chest open. As you exhale, soften and bring the arm all the way through and underneath. Inhale, push down, open up. Good, exhale, feed the arm through. Inhale, push down, open up. Tuck the left toe underneath, straighten the leg. Come onto the inside of the left foot, open up the hips, push them forward, and then reach the arm overhead. Overhead, girl. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the left hand down onto the mat. Come onto the board of the back foot. Good, inhale. Start to shift your weight forward. As you exhale, press the left heel back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, press the heel back. Stretch out the calf one more time. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, push the heel back. Soften the knee down. Tuck the toes. When you're ready, push back into your first downward facing dog, keeping the knees bent to begin with. Find length through the spine. Taking 2 deep breath cycles here, spreading the fingers wide, micro bending at the elbows, bending the knees, and really encourage the hips back and up. Take 1 more deep breath cycle in. As you exhale, gently start to walk the feet forward towards the hands. Inhaling, when you're ready, draw the hands halfway up the shins, press the hips back, draw the crown of the head forward finally. Exhale, bend the knees, soften the body, relax the head. Inhale, lift halfway finally. Exhale, bend the knees, soften and fold. 1 more time. Inhale, lift halfway, find length. Exhale, bend the knees, soften to fold. Plant the hands down, step the left foot right to the back of the mat. Drop the back knee. Untuck the back toe. Good, bring the hands up to rest on the thigh for a moment. We're going to shorten the stance, so we want to stack the back hip over the knee. Front knee and ankle line up. Good. Tuck the pelvis underneath, really scoop it under, and then I'd like you to imagine pushing the back knee forward and pulling the front foot back towards each other. With the pelvis tucked under, reach the arms up overhead. Hopefully feeling quite a deep stretch through the front of that left hip. Keep tucking the pelvis underneath. Keep pulling the front foot back and reach the arms a little bit higher. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the hands down. Start to straighten the front leg, lift the toes, come back to sit on your left heel if that's okay. Mark if it's not, just come out and find a way into external rotation of that left knee instead. Otherwise, bringing the hands behind you. As you inhale, use the fingertips, pull the crown of the head forward, find a long back. And as you exhale, try and fold over the right leg. Every inhale, push with the hands. Try and pull the crown of the head forward, pull the hips back. Exhale to fold. Oof, some people are tight. 1 more breath cycle. As you inhale, lift your gaze up. Walk the hands forward. Bend back into the right knee. And bring the right foot further forward so you come deeper into a lunge. That's it. Make sure the knee and the ankle don't come past each other. Keep shuffling the right foot a little bit further forward. Bill, you're bendier than you think you are. Good. Bring both hands to the inside of the foot. And imagine pulling the crown of the head forwards. We're really trying to find a long spine here, not rounding into this position. Taking one more breath cycle. Slowly tucking the back toe, lift up the back knee, try and straighten the back leg. Bring the right hand to the outside of the right foot and step the foot to the back of the mat, high plank. Take a deep breath in, keeping the knees up, or if you'd like to, drop the knees down. Shifting the weight forward, lowering through your first chaturanga, elbows to the back of the mat. Come onto the top of the feet, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the elbows in. Exhale to come down. Tuck the toes. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Taking a few deep breaths in your downward dog, perhaps pedaling the heels. And then slowly as you inhale, reach the left leg toward the ceiling. As you exhale, step the left foot down between the hands or as close to as you can. Drop the back knee. Untuck the back toes, come up. And again, making sure you're shortening the stance. So front knee and ankle are in line. Back hip is straight over back knee. Bringing the hands to rest on the thigh. Tucking the pelvis underneath. Pulling the front foot towards the back, push the back knee forward and then reach the arms up overhead. Keep that activation, keep pulling the knees towards each other, keep tucking the pelvis, keep reaching the arms up, stretch out the front of that hip with the quad. Take a truly deeper breath in, reach a little bit higher if you can. As you exhale, bring the hands down. Gently start to straighten the left leg, pull the toes towards you, walk the hands back so you come to sit on the right heel. Or if the knee doesn't cooperate, by all means sit in any other way. Bring the hands alongside the body, the fingers point back as you inhale, lift the crown of the head up. And as you exhale, gently fold. Two more breath cycles, inhaling to find length. Exhaling to hinge. Inhale, come all the way up. Slowly start to bring the hands in front of you, start to bend back into the knee. And then move the left foot further forward so you find yourself in a deep lunge this time. Bringing both hands to the inside of the left foot. And drawing the crown of the head forward. One more breath cycle. Gently tucking the back toe. Lift the back knee. Bring the left hand to the outside of the left foot. And step the right foot to the front of the mat. As you next inhale, both feet together. Inhale to lift, find length. Exhale, bend the knees, fold the body, come all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway, find length. Exhale, bend the knees, fold the body all the way down. As you inhale, slowly roll all the way up. Reach the arms, come all the way up to standing, both feet together. And as you exhale, release the hands down by your side. Good. Take a moment, settle back into the breath. And start to tune in and pay attention to your feet. If you're in socks like I am, you can choose whether you want to keep your socks on or off because it is chilly. Slowly with your next inhale, I'd like you to pick up all 10 toes away from the mat and gently close down the eyes. Moving the weight over towards your right side. And exhale to come back to center. Moving your weight over towards the left side. Bring yourself back to center. Start to shift the weight forward, keep the toes up. Find your way back to center. Shift the weight back into the heels. Draw yourself back to center. Take a deep breath in, lift the toes even higher if you can, and as you exhale, lower the big toe down onto the mat, just the big toe. Inhale, pick the big toe back up. Exhale, lower the little toe down. Inhale, pick it up. As you exhale again, try and relax the big toe down and engage the little toe down, keep the other 3 toes up. Inhale, pick up the toes. Spread them wide and ground them down 1 toe at a time, really hugging the toes in towards the mat. Feeling that engagement through the bottom of the feet, feel the arches lift and then draw up the kneecaps. Tuck the pelvis underneath, engage and lift through the abdominals, through the chest, through the crown of the head. And then pull the fingers down as if trying to root you back into the ground. Gently blinking the eyes open, transfer the weight into your left foot. And find your variation of tree. It might be here, toe down, knee out. It might be here onto the calf. It might be above the knee. Try not to have it resting on the knee joint itself. Good. Drawing the knee out. Trying to open and peel open the hips. Press the foot into the standing leg and press the leg back into the foot so we engage through the inner thigh. Draw hands to rest on heart center. Thumb presses against the sternum, and every in-breath, draw yourself up higher into the hands. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind you, start to press the hands together. Find a bit more activation here. Take 1 more deep breath cycle in. As you exhale, start to draw the left knee in towards the chest, lifting it high if you can. Take another deep breath, go a little bit higher, and then as you exhale, step the left foot back, your right foot, sorry, back behind you. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Take a deeper breath in, draw the fingertips up, and as you exhale, open, find warrior 2. Ground the back heel. Sink down into your left knee. Or right knee, doesn't matter, we're going to go both ways. As you next inhale, start to straighten the front leg, reach the arms up. As you exhale, sink down into that knee. Inhale, reach, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend into the knee. This time inhaling, start to straighten the front leg, making sure there's a micro bend, don't lock the joint. Turn the palms to face forward. Reach the right hand forward and down. Left hand, sorry. Bring the back arm up. As you inhale, slowly pull yourself, come all the way back up to standing. As you exhale, sink back down, find your warrior 2. Take a deep breath in, cartwheel the hands either side of the front foot. Turn onto the ball of the back foot and step the back foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, find line. Exhale, bend the knees, soften and fold. Inhale, lift halfway, find line. Exhale, soften the knees and fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach the arms up, overhead. And exhale, release the hands down by your side. Good, swapping sides. This time shifting the weight onto your right leg, draw the left foot up. Finding a tree that fits your body, making sure the foot presses against the shin. And then draw the hands together, press them together, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Taking one more deep breath in. As you exhale, start to turn the knee forward. Inhale if you can, pick the knee up a little bit higher. And then exhaling, step the foot all the way to the back of your mat, reach the arms up. Take a deeper breath, draw the fingertips higher, and as you exhale, open to find your warrior two. Sinking down into that front knee, making sure the knee pulls out towards the little toes, both arms extend away. Inhaling, gently start to straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend into the knee sink. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend into the knee sink. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Turn the palms to face forward. This time reaching the front arm forward and down. Back arm comes up, really thinking about barrel rolling that chest open. Inhale, pull all the way back up. Exhale, sink down into the knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling again, cartwheel the hands. Turn onto the ball of the back foot. Step the front foot to the back of the mat, find high plank. Take a deep breath in, dropping the knees. Lowering the body all the way down. Coming onto the top of the feet, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the elbows in behind you. Exhale, low. Doing that again, walking the feet a little bit wider apart. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift, press down with the feet. Exhale, come down. One more time, walk the legs even wider. Press the pelvis down, engage through the legs, roll the shoulders back, inhale, lift, squeeze the elbows. Exhale, come down. Draw the legs together. Lift the chest up, find tabletop. Socks are going back on, don't. Draw the left knee forward behind the left wrist. Pigeon toe the left foot over towards the right side. Tuck the right toe. Lift up the right knee and gently shuffle the foot back behind you. Release the knee and release onto the top of the foot. Mark, you all right taking your variation? Yeah, okay. Bill, is this all right for your knees? Yeah, okay. Draw the hands towards you for a moment. Making sure to drop that right hip down. Find real length here. And then as you exhale, gently fold the body forward, elbows coming underneath shoulders. Turning the palms to face up. One more full breath cycle. Slowly start to draw the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toe. Lift the back knee. Step the front foot back into your plank. And then drop the knees down, find tabletop. Swapping sides, gliding the right knee forward behind the wrist. Scooping the right foot over to the left side. This time shuffling the left leg back behind so you square off the hips. Release the knee, release the foot, walk the fingers towards you. Create space first. And then as you exhale, come down. Bringing the elbows underneath the shoulders. And finding pigeon on the other side. Trying to drop that left hip over a little bit more to the left side. Taking one more full breath cycle, breathing into the back of the body if you can. And slowly start to walk the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toe. Lift the back knee, step the front foot to the back of the mat, high plank. And lowering all the way down to the ground, choosing to keep the knees up, choosing to drop them down, up to you. Inhaling to find cobra or upward facing dog. Lowering yourself down. Pushing up and back into your tabletop. If the knees will allow, I'd like you to cross the ankles, walk the hands back and roll yourself over to a seated position. If they don't, find any other variation to find your way there. Okay. Extending the legs out in front of you. Noticing when you sit whether you are more here, in which case try and find something to sit on, like a cushion or something. But otherwise, pulling the toes back towards the body, making sure there's a micro bend in the back of the knees. Drawing the hands alongside the body, point the fingers away from you. That's better, Bill. Good. And then when you're ready, use the fingers, press down, lean the chest forward, pull the toes towards you, and try and hinge forward, keeping the chin tucked under. Every inhale, encouraging more length. Use the fingers, press the ground away, straighten the spine, draw the crown of the head forward. And as you exhale, think belly towards thigh. Slowly inhale, lift yourself up. Good. Bend the right knee, bring the foot in against the thigh. Dropping the knee out, good. I'd like you to bring the right hand behind your right thigh. Press down with the hand. We're going to shift the weight into the knee and into the shin and just open ourselves back up. So we start to lift the hips. Left arm reaches up and guides us up and back over to the left side. Pressing the hips forward, runners. Make sure you're stretching out your psoas. Take a deep, full breath cycle in. And as you exhale, gently bring the body all the way back down the same way where you came. Swap sides, extending the right leg down. Drawing the left knee in and up. Good. Bring the left hand behind the thigh. Press down with the left hand. Reach the right arm up. Hips go forward. Right arm comes up and back. Keep pressing the hips forward. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow the body to come all the way back down. Good. Bringing the knees in towards the chest. If you're sat on a cushion, making sure you get rid of it first, and then gently roll yourself all the way back. Planting the feet down, walk the mat width distance apart for me. Bringing the hands slightly away from the body, turning the palms to face up, and just gently dropping the knees one side to the other. Eventually finding your way back to stillness, knees towards the ceiling. And then gently walk both feet down to the bottom of the mat. Tucking the chin slightly towards the chest to ensure we've got length at the back of the neck. Closing down the eyes. Taking a moment to allow the back of the heels to soften. Allowing the ankles to relax and the feet gently fall apart. Softening the back of the calf. Softening the thigh. Inviting the hips to open by allowing the glutes underneath to really just relax. Softening the abdominals, letting the lower back come down towards the ground. Letting the back of the arms feel heavy. Resting the back of the head, softening the teeth, separating them away from each other as you relax the jaw. Relax the cheeks, relax the forehead. Let the whole body just feel heavy for a moment. Gently start to move the fingers and move the toes. Keeping the eyes closed as you inhale, start to reach the arms up overhead and behind you, stretching yourself out from end to end. Take a deep breath in, gently bend the knees, and roll onto your right side, curling yourself up into a ball and pausing there for a moment. And very slowly, resisting the urge to open the eyes, start to straighten the top leg, press down with the top hand, and push your way up to a seated position on your mat. Bringing the hands to rest on the knees. Drawing the shoulders up and back to open up the chest. Taking a deep, full breath in, filling the belly, the chest, lifting the collarbones. And as you exhale, come all the way back down. As you inhale, breathe back into the width of the ribcage. Spread yourself wide underneath the armpits. Breathe all the way up. And exhale, hug the ribs back to the spine. Inhale, breathing into the back of the body. Spread the vertebrae, spread the shoulder blades. And exhale, come back down. Extending the arms out in front of you, rub the hands together to generate some heat. Bring the fingers over the eyes. Blink the eyes open behind the hands. Spread the fingers that the light back in slowly. And then gently release the hands down when you feel ready. Namaste. Is everyone on here staying for meditation?
Yeah. Not in my garage, no. I need to get inside.
I might just leave this link open rather than closing it and starting a new one. So you can run inside, it's fine.
Yeah, I might lose the link though.
I'll send it, otherwise I've got to send it to 3 people, so I'll just send it to you.
Okay, cool.
I take a couple of minutes to wait for Doug to run inside, you just are free. And otherwise, finding your way into a comfortable seat whenever you're ready, there's no rush. You're welcome to sit on a cushion if it's more comfortable. You're welcome to sit in a chair if that's more comfortable. Meditation is not about learning how to sit cross-legged on the floor. Bring the hands to wherever they naturally find themselves. It might be on the knees, it might be on the thighs. And just begin with that 3-part breath again. Feeling your way back into your body. And taking full advantage of what the lung space has to offer. Keep your eyes closed down if you can. With each inhale, working your way around, beginning by filling the belly, expanding the chest, lifting up the collarbones, and exhaling to let that back out. Inhaling to breathe into the width of the body, encourage the ribs to spread wide. And exhale, hug the ribs back to the spine. Inhale, breathe into the back of the body, separate the vertebrae, spread the shoulder blades wide, notice the shoulders rounding and lifting. And exhale, let them come back down. Inhale, fill belly, chest, collarbones. Exhale, empty collarbones, chest, and belly. Inhale, breathe and spread the ribs wider. Exhale, hug them in towards the spine. Inhale, breathe into the back of the body, spread the vertebrae around the shoulders, separate the shoulder blades. Exhale, let the body come back down. Continuing to breathe in this manner on your own. And starting off this Monday, as we did last week, noticing our inner language, our inner dialogue, and the way that we talk to ourselves about tasks or things to accomplish throughout the day. Frequently, we find ourselves using the terminology, I have to, I must, I need to. And instead trying to replace that language with I get to. Beginning to create this attitude of gratitude as a normal part of our lives without needing to sit and write lists or sit and focus on it. I'd like you this morning to think about things that you are working towards this week. Things that you're working towards today. It might be as simple as brushing your teeth and going for a walk. And using the terminology, I get to. Perhaps allowing the mind with each thought to roll away ever so slightly into thinking about what it is about that allows you to be grateful. It might be something as simple as I have to do my washing. I get to do my washing. How lucky am I to have clothes that need to be washed? Noticing if the mind has wandered away completely and without judgment, slowly try and draw it back. Taking one last reflective look through what it is that you get to be grateful to do this week, today, tomorrow. Perhaps lifting the corners of the mouth and notice how it makes you feel, saying them internally to yourself. And there's no rush, but when you're done with your lips, gently drop the chin down towards the chest so I know. We're going to finish with a small round of Kapalabhati. For those of you unfamiliar with this practice, it's a simple pranayama exercise that will just wake you back up because I daren't send you away on a Monday morning feeling sleepy. It might help you to bring a hand to rest on the belly, but lifting the head back up We'll begin by taking a full breath cycle in together, really expanding the belly, lifting yourself all the way up, opening the mouth and exhaling all the way back down. 2 more of those. Inhale, filling the belly all the way up. Exhaling back down. Inhale to fill. Exhale to let it out. With Kapalabhati, we're going to do 2 rounds of 15. So Kapalabhati is a really slow, full inhale like we did, but then keeping the mouth closed, exhaling forcefully through the nose, really drawing the stomach back to the spine. Slow inhale, forceful exhale. When you're done, taking a full deep breath in all the way up. Open the mouth, sigh it out. And then going again, 1 more round of 15. Slow inhale, forceful, sharp exhale. Really pull the stomach back. Take a full deep breath when you're done, all the way up. Release the hands back onto the knees if you've moved it. Exhale all the way back down. Let yourself sit with your own natural breath pattern for a moment. Perhaps lift the corners of the mouth and just notice how it can make you feel. And gently extend the arms out in front of you. Rub the hands together to generate some heat. Bring the fingers over the eyes. Blink the eyes open behind the hands. Spread the fingers to let light back in slowly. And when you're done, release the hands all the way down. Have a lovely Monday, guys.